probably talk to you.
White as driftwood salt, the dwarf flinches at your approach, yet she holds a short, clean blade aloft. Her fierce stance can't hide the trembling of her fingers.
Back! Get back! I'll kill you, just like the rest of them.
Shh, lass. I know you're all afraid. In times like these, I don't blame you. But I ain't out to hurt you. Now, why don't you take a few breaths and
Step
tell
back.
me what
Beast
happened?
seems to know what he's doing.
She slumps, all bravado draining from her.
No. I've never seen anything like those beasts before. Are they gone?
Voidwoken, you mean? Poor thing. No wonder you were scared. I'd be scared too.
Those? Yes. Worst ones I've ever seen. Ripped through the Magisters. The dwarves. Dead. And the sorcerers. Gone.
Her eyes stare vacantly into the distance, glassy as marbles. It's not cold, yet her shivering is relentless.
I don't know. Oh, Duna's beard. Lohar. My boss, Lohar, will want to know what happened to them, but I can't remember.
Lohar, eh? Where will I find this boss of yours?
Oh, well, you'll find him in Effie's Emporium, neath the Black Bull. He's a fine man. A little gruff, yeah, but he's the only one in Driftwood wanting to help and not hurt.
She looks up at Beast through tear-stained eyes, but you can see her resolve hardening as she remembers who she is and what she stands for.
Oh, Seven Sympathy. I saw those things dragging the sorcerers along the cliffs towards the Wreckers' Caves. Oh, no more. It's gone.
She flinches at the slightest rustle of wind through the long grass. Terror in her eyes, she stumbles away from you.
And then hides in the brush because she's super tiny and cute. Oh, okay. Well, that's fine, I guess. Ooh. Nice.
Come on. Look here.
Hold on.
Look here, Bugs.
Okay.
Come on.
I think we're good. What was it? We got these new air filters installed that are electric. So they actually like do crazy things to the air as it passes through them. And I think one of them just shorted a bit on the metal frame of our intake. Because it just started like buzzing incessantly. That's kind of weird. We're good though. We're good. All right, take a look at our map. Let's go down by the beach here. Any more fish or stuff to loot? Oh yeah, we got a lot of stuff to loot down here. Beauteous. Ooh. A thievery belt. We'll check that on Beast, but I think we're okay. Cooking station? The hell? Doink. Definitely take these. Great. Okay, looking good. Get back on the path. I'm a big old co. I am. Yeah. Truth be told, I'm a big old co. Oh, who is this?
A scruffy kid bounds up and stands before you, hands on hips. He stares at your face, doubt screwing up his features.
You Ben Mez?
Say that you are.
Righto, got a message for you. Chap called Baron Laveri wants to see you. Black Bull Tavern, first floor.
The kid shoves his hands in his pockets and ambles off, whistling an off-key tune.
Cool. Okay. So many new things this run because we're using different characters. It's pretty great. Oh.
Yes, yes, you look just the type. Egg thief. I knew it. I
I'm
found
no
the
thief.
culprit. Tell that to Big Marge, if you dare.
Oh. Okay. Who's Big Marge? You Big Marge?
Did you hear? The eggs are gone. Gone for good. No one to keep them warm. No one to keep
What happened?
them safe. Not my eggs, our eggs. All the family, all the eggs, every last one. Big Marge, sir. Big Marge will tell you everything.
I saw. They were stolen. The babies, the eggs, something took
What happened?
Horror, thief, horrible thief. It came in the night. It took the eggs. It scrambled away.
What did the
fast,
thief look like?
fast. Big as a cow, big as a house, and many legs. Too many. But
Where'd the creature run off to?
If I showed you, you could bring them back. You could bring them back. Map.
Nod
Show
and
me
hold
your
it in
map.
front of her.
In a flurry of feathers, she leaps up and pecks a small hole in your map.
That's where they are. I went after my babies. I saw where they went, but they've changed so much. Bring them back.
Wait, they were changing? That's not good. That's less than great. Oh, right there. Okay, we can check this out here. Although honestly, seriously, before we do anything, I need to find a spell vendor.
Welcome to
badly.
Driftwood.
Hi.
Get yourself in check, boy. I won't have you running off like Millicent and Tully. You'll just end up sliding down some Voidwoken's gross gullet piece by piece.
The older-looking Magister notices your presence. He wipes his grubby hands downward across his greaves, as if to wipe away the grime, but instead smears more dirt onto them.
Hort elf, what word do you bring?
Tell him you bring bad tidings. Dead Magisters and dwarves that wrecked a caravan outside of town.
His face goes pale, and his eyes open wide. The Magister
Hey, Madbank.
greeted you remains stiff, as if enduring a harsh wind.
The Voidwoken come.
Hush, Fader. You may pass, traveller. Dare say you'll be aching to leave before long anyway. But before you do, find Raymond, the White Magister. He'll want to know what
Okay.
you've seen. Be quick, mind. He's set to sail any moment.
He nods his head in the direction of the bridge, but offers no other instructions.
Well, cool. Okay.
As long as you stay put, you'll be safe.
Are you sure? Them sorcerers from the caravan?
They'd be daft to
Wow.
come back. And as long as there's no sorcerers,
By the way,
there's no Voidwoken. You're fine as long as you don't go wandering.
just want to go ahead and say thank you to you guys because I just took a little look. I haven't actually looked for like a week. In the last 4 days, through my link, we have sold over 400 copies of Divinity Original Sin 2. Thank you, everyone who's been using that link.
As long as you
That's
stay
kind of
put,
awesome.
you'll be safe.
And honestly, the thing that honestly makes me the most happy about it is thinking that 400 people are going to be playing Divinity Original Sin 2 now. Like, that's just kind of awesome. That's kind of great. I hope if you're one of the people that bought the game, don't forget to keep us posted on how your playthroughs are going. That's kind of great. It's kind of great. That's kind of really great. So yeah, again, huge thanks to everyone buying it through the link. Thank you. This is a really fantastic game, and I'm really happy to see more people playing it. Okay. Uh-oh. Wait. Wait. Do I need to do this now? Talk to the rat on the street. Yeah, well, that's what brought me over here. I saw that little rat running around. Where'd he go? There he is. No, I don't need to do this now. Okay. Okay.
Off you go. I can't be
Raternizing?
Raternizing.
Raternizing. Ask if she's worried people will think she's a sorcerer like you.
A sorcerer? Ha! Second rat wizards by my book. That lizard there's a sorcerer, and look at her now, strung up by her hands with a death rattle hanging round her lips.
Ask her about the lizard hanging.
I'll have her eyeball when she's done with it. Won't be long now.
Is she afraid to be seen with me?
Well, I'm a rat, and you're some kind of stick-similar corpse gobbler. Never the twain shall mix, thus spaketh the reddish large-style flesh beasts. Just look at what happened to that lovely flick-tongued scale slitherer when she spent too much time with a lumbering large-style flesh beast of her own. No thank you.
I'm here to take revenge on those who would behave or speak barbarously towards your kind.
The rat hisses at you with
Listen to
sibilant
that.
malevolence.
Sibilant malevolence.
Carry on then, stink beast. Don't let little old me distract you from your very important stink business.
That's kind of incredible. Oh god, these are the eggs?
There's one unaffected egg behind them. Perhaps there's still a chance.
Do I have to kill these, don't I? Yeah, I gotta kill these. Sorry, little guys. Can I maybe bless them? Nope. Hi, shield. You're not on fire anymore, so I'm gonna do this. Great. Jesus. Well, you hit like a truck. Oh, immune to poison. Whoops. Cursed water? No. Turn into normal water, you big jerk. Oh, by killing them early, they didn't drop loot. That's a bummer. All right, Peeper. You're with me, my dude.
There you are, little egg.
Okay, let's go. Okay, so it's okay if I go ahead and do this now, right? After I turn in the Peeper quest, I'm going to come back and try to save her and everything, right? Yeah, by the way, guys, I know about the audio desync. Apparently, there's just a little bit of weirdness with the audio. I'm not really sure what's going on because it seems like I need to delay the image to the sound. Like it's kind of, I'm not really sure how to do it. All I can do is add a delay to the sound, and that just makes it worse. So I'm not really sure what to do. But yeah, apparently there is some issue going on with the sound. I'll try to restart the computer stuff tonight. So my audio should be fine, but the game sound is a little bit weird. Like, yeah. I don't know what's going on. It's a little bit weird. Some people are saying it's fine though. Some people are saying it's not. So I don't even know. Some people aren't noticing. Whatever.
Baby's gone, stolen.
Kelly found her eggs, but they were transformed into Voidwoken.
Transformed. Not a chicky baby anymore. All gone. All gone.
Hand her the egg you rescued.
She leaps up and grabs the egg with her foot, kicking it under her warm underbelly and settling down upon it contentedly.
Shh, little Peeper baby. Mama's here, warm and here with you again.
She cocks a black eye up at you and winks.
Thank you. I have something for you. Something I buried behind the coop. It's yours. It's yours. Unless some other scratchily poker found it first, of course.
Behind the coop?
I've spotted something. I don't have the right tool for digging.
A ruby! Oh, thanks. That was nice of her. Okay, so I'm sorry, I missed this earlier. So I can go ahead and do the main quest and stuff now, right? I remember when I played this the first time, there was a lot of weirdness about doing this in like an improper order. Okay, so we're gonna do this now. Okay, great.
Necessary?
Save and pop.
A fly buzzes around the dwarf's mutilated head. For a moment it lands, crawls across his open eye and takes off again. The silent watcher does not blink. A Magister guard approaches. Behind her, on the gallows, 2 lizards. One in a Magister uniform hangs dead from her neck. The other hangs from her hands, still alive.
Step away from the prisoner, elf!
Ask about the dead lizard Magister.
That's internal order business. You do well to leave it alone. Let's just say Zeus and there was of help to sorcerers, and leave it at that.
Who's the half-living prisoner and why is she hanging by her hands?
She's hanging by her hands because the boss don't want her dead just yet. She's a tough one, Meister Seaver. She's a seeker, and she's a bloody traitor.
Well, all that sounds terrible. One second. There we go. Tell you've heard of the Seekers.
What have you heard? Have you heard that they killed our beloved Alexander? She was part of the Order. Knew Alexander personally. Alexander trusted her, at least as far as you can trust a lizard. To repay that trust, the Meister gave Alexander up to his enemies. She wasn't there when Alexander fell, but White Magister Raymond uncovered the truth. She's as guilty as any of them, and I reckon she got off lightly. I'd have had her flayed alive with a salted
Wait, you guys are
bullwhip.
saying there's frames? Because I haven't dropped a single frame. That may be on Twitch's side today. Yeah. Tell you going to set the Meister free, she'd be wise to stand aside.
You're going to...
Offer her the
What,
opportunity
now?
to set the Meister free herself.
She betrayed Alexander. I'd sooner die than free her.
Tell her White Magister Raymond sent you to bring the prisoner back to town. Oh, success impossible.
I ain't buying that without an order from Julian or Raymond himself. Think I'll leave the prisoner right here for the time being, and you can be on your way.
I did not kill Alexander, you stupid ape. Release me!
A fly but a Magister guard.
Step away from the prisoner! That's internal order business. She's hanging by her. What have you heard? She wasn't. You're going to... She betrayed Alexander. I'd sooner die than free her.
Come now.
Tell her to be prudent. The Meister's a powerful spirit. If she dies here, she may linger in the afterlife.
I'll regret this, I know I will. All right, I'll stand aside.
The lizard hangs from the gibbet, her face blooded and her scales discolored. Her eyes are closed, but her tongue flickers as you approach.
Welcome to Driftwood, Godwoken.
One bloody eye cracks open, glittering gold appearing from beneath the swollen lid.
Chased you all the way here from Fort Joy, did they? Very well then, cut me down. There is work to be done.
You lost XP? It's fine.
Or indeed you could stand there gawping as if you were a cow ordered to dance a reel. This is a masterful performance. I would applaud it, but well.
Whisper that Malady said she could train you. Is that true?
The Meister bares her teeth, stained a deep pink by her blood, and growls.
Malady is unfortunately mistaken. I cannot train you, but I can certainly help you on your path. As long as I am free of this rope.
Reach up and undo her restraints.
Be quick about it. Who knows when that Magister might return? God's teeth, it feels good to move again. Now, best scurry off before that Magister wanders back. Meet me at my home in Driftwood, and we can see what you're made of.
Cool. Oh, loot! Oh. Where are you going? Oh! You do. Ooh. One sec, girl. Gotta get this loot. Evolution Extinct. Does anyone know if Cohh has a Steam code as well as a GOG code? No, I only have a GOG code, but if you'd rather get it on Steam, then just get it on Steam. It's 1000% okay. Yeah. Prioritize your deployment platform first, and then if you end up wanting it on GOG, at that point, you know, you can use my code.
The Meister sits slumped in a chair, looking around the room as she works her shoulder with one hand. It looks like it was dislocated by the gallows.
Whoa, gives fossil strike. Nice.
Damnable red cloak baboons ransacking my wardrobes, as if I would keep ancient valuable secrets in a pile with my unmentionables.
She takes a deep breath, and with a twist, a click, and a screech of pain, she shoves her shoulder back into its socket.
I swear by the seven, if we did not have more important matters to attend to.
Reaching across the table, she pulls a bowl of hot water towards her and fishes some bandages, a needle, and thread out of a box. She slowly starts to tend.
Yeah, I very much prefer GOG over Steam for lots of reasons. One of them, full disclosure, being the fact that they're my sponsor. But I actually used them before they were my sponsor too. So, and especially now with Galaxy 2.0, there's lots of great reasons. But don't let me sell you on it. make your own decision. Yep, for sure.
At least the barbarians were unable to club their way into my vault, so everything you need should be safe.
Okay. What exactly is it that I need?
In your case, more than I suspect, man. God or even reptile can provide. However...
Sportsman for Life says, I'd still like to know what reasons you have to prefer GOG. I'll do them very quick. Galaxy 2.0 is the one launcher to rule them all. I like that alone, but that does mean you can use any launcher, so that's kind of moot. 2, GOG is DRM free. I love that. 3, GOG has a lot of older games and really good communities that deploy patches with them as well, which is awesome. 4, they're owned by CD Projekt, which is owned the same company that owns CD Projekt Red, which is awesome. They also do good deals all the time. They work with a lot of streamers, including myself and others. And yeah, what is DRM free? DRM free means that the games don't come with any kind of copy protection. So GOG does not allow any games on its service that has like those bloated kind of like always on, like all that stuff. They just remove all that. It's called digital rights management. So yeah. But again, now that all that's been said, it's important to mention it's just a deployment platform. So, you know, as I tell people, focus on the games. You know, that's where the focus should be. Yeah. Okay.
It is not enough to be God-woken in order to ascend to divinity. There is a process.
As she speaks, the Meister uncorks a vial of shimmering liquid, sauce. She lets a couple of drops fall on her hand, but instead of infusing with her body, they quickly evaporate on her scales. She stares at the empty spot on her palm for a long moment before turning back to you, continuing as if nothing had happened.
A process by which God-woken may ascend. It begins with discovering your deepest self, delving into your own
What do I need to
soul.
do?
We shall begin once we have the tools we need from my vault. You may have been chosen God-woken, but becoming divine requires more than a supernatural pat on the head. Come, God-woken. It is time to see just how awake you are. Fortunately, the Magisters pay as much attention to art as they do to fashion. Kindly remove that painting from the wall.
After I read these books. Okay, fine. Also, I like how this lady apparently doesn't mind that I just, you know, take all her stuff. I really appreciate that.
I pray my instructions will not be too...
Man, girl, you got to work on this attitude problem you got going on. Just throwing that out there.
Push the button.
And while you're over there complaining about me, I'm just going to go ahead and loot your house because I don't feel bad about this at all anymore. Just saying. Yoink. All right. And there's our new setup on Co for a bit.
Your talent for following simple instructions fills me with wonder and pride. Now, kindly go to the vault and enter the combination. I shall call it out as you go.
A stone door lies flush with the floorboards. Etched whorls in the granite frame a delicate rotary dial. Gleaming under the dim light, the metallic dial almost seems to wink at you.
Minibus Pig, thank you or Minibus Pug, thank you so much for that, my dude. Really do appreciate it. Thank you. I know I'm amazing says this is the perfect way to spend the mornings to watch Co. Well, thank you, man. You guys have no idea how much I appreciate you guys watching this. This is so much fun for me. It's not even fair. Thank you. Thank you.
Taking your time, you carefully enter the combination. The metallic sounds of the tumblers falling within the mechanism let you know you entered the code correctly.
Excellent.